What up, players? What up, my people? Listen, for my people with addictive personalities, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna give you the keys. I'm gonna put you on right now. You can become addicted to anything. To anything. Whether it's good or bad, something that's healthy for you, something that's unhealthy for you, something that will be instant gratification or instant satisfaction, or something that's delayed, something that'll give you satisfaction later on after you put more work in, delayed gratification, all that shit. You can get addicted to anything, whether it be making money, whether it be weed, whether it be crack, alcohol, fucking a person. You can be addicted, obsessed with a person. You can be addicted and obsessed with yourself. It's all subjective, and you can get addicted to literally anything, bro. And the key, really, to living a healthy lifestyle, to being a healthier person, whatever, if you have an addictive personality like myself, I'll consider me to be I can't, my grammar is all over the place. I apologize, but I don't apologize at the same time. I consider myself as someone with an addictive personality. The key is to develop healthier habits and healthier addictions, quote unquote. For example, being addicted to going to the gym, being addicted to making money, being addicted to bettering my life, self-improvement, shit like that. Okay? And the key, really, one of the keys, because I'm giving you multiple keys, remember that shit, is your environment. Your environment will affect what's on your mind and what you're paying attention to, because your attention is your greatest currency. Your greatest currency. What you put your attention to will dictate how your life goes. What you laugh at, what you interact with, the content that you watch, that shit will affect you. But that's besides the point. Your environment, it'll affect your habits, it'll affect your relationships, the people that you hang out with. For example, let's say you hang around a bunch of broke people that get no money, or a bunch of rich people that get money. You're going to align with what the characteristics are of that group. So if you hang around a bunch of get money people, you're gonna be the next one to get money, or you already are the person that gets money. Because why would rich people hang out with broke people? It just doesn't make sense. People like hanging around people that are like them. But you feel me? You're gonna get ideas. You're gonna pay attention to shit that they're talking about that will get money, because they're gonna talk about that shit. Or for example, broke people, they're not gonna talk about shit about getting money, so it's not gonna be a part of your brain, and you're not gonna get addicted to any action that will cause you to get money. And your environment as well. Let's say you wake up, you live and you work in a depressing environment, you're gonna be the next depressed person. That's just how it is. And it's not even just about addictions. Addictions is just the habits that you have and actions that you take. Oh, I'm off with this shit. I'm probably gonna need a new mic, I ain't gonna lie to you. But you understand, your environment is a very important part in forming your habits and the things that you do on a daily basis. You have to control your environments and try to put the pieces together to make shit easier for you to do, because that's the thing, you got to make it as hard as possible for you to do the unhealthy shit. Let's say you like weed a lot, you smoke weed a lot, you're addicted to weed. A lot of people can't admit that they're addicted to weed, but you feel me? If you can't eat without smoking, you can't sleep without smoking, you're addicted, bro. Come on, it's not wrong. Personally, I don't care if you're addicted to some shit, into some bad habit. A lot of people are insecure about that shit. A lot of people are insecure about that shit because, you're a pothead. Like, being addicted to a drug has bad connotations, and people just care about other people's opinions a lot. But regardless of that fact, before I get too off topic, you have to make it as hard for yourself to get into a bad addiction, and vice versa. You have to make it as easy as possible to get into a good addiction, to be addicted to a good thing. Because, like I said before, the brain is a comfortable creature. What you make easy for it to do, it will take that route. When you make it harder for it to do, it will not take that route. You just got to be mindful of what you're making it easy for yourself to do. For example, let's say you're trying to wake up early in the morning, or you're trying to wake up on time when you set your alarms, but every time you set your alarms and you wake up, you press that snooze button. You gotta make it harder for yourself to press that snooze button. Maybe move the alarm to the other side of the room and make it louder so you can wake up. But in order to take that alarm out, to press the snooze button, you got to get up out of bed. By that point, you're already awake. So it's harder to go back to sleep, but you're not laying down all comfortable and shit. When you're standing up and you know, I got to go to work. Oh, I got to do this today. Or I get started on my day. So I'm not going to go back to bed. Do you understand? Make it harder for yourself. You're going to avoid the bad shit. Make it easier for yourself to do the good shit. That's what you're going to be encouraged to do. Now, this is another important thing when realizing, you have an addictive personality. It's very easy for you to get drawn to bad things or get drawn to things in general, just become obsessed with shit. You cannot get rid of a bad habit / addiction and replace it with a void. Have nothing there, just space. Your brain is going to fill that void. You're going to want to go back to it because not only is it the easiest thing to do because you've already done it, you're going to want something there, like something to fill the space. Your brain is just gonna, you can't just replace it with emptiness. You can't just be addicted to porn and jack off all day and that's how your day goes every day. And then you're like, well, I don't want to watch porn no more. I don't like how it makes me feel, so I'm gonna stop watching it. And then do nothing the whole day. You're gonna be fucking bored. You're gonna be fucking bored and you're gonna go back to no Diddy. You understand? So you have to fill it with something positive. You have to fill it with something better or something different. It could be all the time. Maybe you don't even want to quit doing bad shit. You just want to do something else. Like you could want to stop doing crack and let's do heroin instead. You understand? You got to fill it with something else if you want to try something else. You want to stop playing video games and read books. No. You want to stop playing video games, you got to fill it with another habit that's probably better for you. This is what it is. If you're bored, you're going to look for shit to do, and it might not be the best things to do. Like, I had a homie. He was obsessed over this girl. Real obsessed, and it came out of nowhere. I didn't like what? Why are you so obsessed with this girl? And I was like, hearing him talk about it, I'm like, yo, bro, you might just be bored. You might just be bored in your day. Like, you're just like, your brain is just looking for shit to be interested in. It's like, oh, this girl, I like girls, so, this girl, blah, 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 blah. Like, bro, you're just bored. And then he tells me a couple days after, yo, you was right. I was just bored. So find something to do to fill that void that the other habit, that leaving that habit alone has left you with. Something positive, something that's going to better yourself, something that's going to improve yourself. If that's your goal, if that's not your goal, I don't really care what you do with your life. So, you feel me? If it's something bad, just fill it with something, man. Fill that hole up. No Diddy. I'm going to leave you out with that, man. Peace and love. No Diddy.